This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos I put them out. See them thinking, see them analyzing that data. Like I tell every day, the day they release us is false. They're going to give us a false narrative of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, I didn't put out videos for like 4 days. I just needed some time to regroup. And people thought something happened. You know, they were sending me messages because they hadn't seen any of my videos put out. I was just taking a little break from the videos. But here's the thing. I had sent out a tweet where I said that it would be great if everybody who was harmed by the fraud and the corruption in AMC, that they should send a letter to the courts. And I put the court's information in the tweet, and I will put the court information in the description in this video for those of you who want to let the courts know how the fraud and corruption in AMC affected you personally. And then you have the shills telling you, don't do it. Don't let the courts know what happened to you because it's going to help Donnahue. And listen to me. The only way we get ahead of this is to get the courts to realize what's going on in our stock market. And the court gets that information by everyday people letting the courts know how the fraud and corruption in AMC and GME affected them personally. We have to let the courts know how the fraud by these big actors, these bad actors rather, these big bad actors has affected us personally. And I'm not saying it's victim impact statements, but it's kind of similar to that. And here's the thing. We know we can't count on the SEC to step in. We can't count on the DOJ to step in. They do not want to enforce the rules of the market because the only ones losing money is retail investors and pension funds. If big dogs were losing money because of the fraud and corruption in AMC and GME, the investigation would have been done, the indictments would have been done, and the convictions would have been over with. But because the ones losing money is retail investors and pension funds, the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI are slow walking, enforcing the rules of the market. So if we can't depend on the SEC, if we can't depend on the DOJ, if we can't depend on the FBI, our only recourse is to go to the courts. And I'm not saying that the courts is a guaranteed victory because it's not. And this is just my opinion. I believe these bad actors has an undue influence over our court system also. But for us not to fight is absolutely crazy to me. They call me a shill. They tell you, oh, I went to the Robin Hood event. Listen to me. Every morning I get up, I think about ways to level the playing field. I think about ways of getting a fair and transparent stock market for all investors, not just retail investors, not just pension funds, but all investors, a level playing field. And they fight against that every single day because they call us dumb money, but they're the ones who the rules are bent in their favor, and they still have to break the rules to make money. So what does that tell you? Who is the dumb money? The bottom line is this. You're going to do what you want to do, but in my opinion, the best way, or one of the best ways for us to try to get justice is to let the courts know exactly what has been going on in the stock market in the last 3 years and how the fraud and corruption has affected you personally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the court's information in the description of this video. And if you want to share how the fraud and corruption in AMC has affected you personally, the information will be in the description and you can send it to the courts. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that the fraud and corruption in AMC has had a negative impact on a majority of retail investors? And do you think the courts should be made aware of that? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.